Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It's about 7:30 a.m. here. Prices of BTC currently at 78.73. So let's see what's happening in the markets. I'm going to do a quick BTC analysis. All right. So here we go. So what we've seen basically, folks, is once we started looking at the daily chart that I put up, if you watch my videos from a couple days back, I stated that I was long starting about 8,000. Okay, so I missed, this move right here, but that's okay. I got in around 8,000. I sold most of my position around 8,300 and 8,450. Okay, and now basically I'm looking at seeing if this thing is truly ready to reverse down or if it's going to pull back up and then sell off. Okay, so like I've said before, okay, I really didn't think that this rally was the rally that was going to start a new bull market. Okay, all my videos have previously said that if we start looking at the daily chart, you can see that there's still a long way to go. We still have to break out of this descending trend line. We still have to get above this, blue block right here, which is the key area that we ran into before selling off and retracing fully. Okay, and that, if you stretch this out, actually comes from over here. Okay, this base right here that we had built way back here in the July through September months. Okay, and you can see now all we did right there was flip this support into resistance. So I've said, okay, even if we go as high as, say 9,500, 9,600, we haven't changed the structure of the market. Okay, we may have broken out a few trend lines, but once we start breaking above like this and going up here and then coming back and testing this area of support, then we're off to the races. Okay, or if we even break, say this high right here, okay, once we start breaking that high around 10,584, then we're off to the races. Okay, then I don't really see if there's any reason for this market to pull back and then pull back deeper rather. Okay, but that hasn't happened, right? All we've really done is we ran up maybe $1,000 or something from this bottom right here, 6,800, and we went up to about $8,400. So I guess, $1,300, $1,400. And now we're basically pulling back a little bit, okay? So now the question is, are we pulling back to fall down and create another lower low like way down here? Well, that remains to be seen, right? We have some levels in the way to watch. So let's watch the first one, okay? So the first one right here is very interesting. This is from the November 29th high right here where we've been trying to crack that over here, over here, over here, and even over here, but we got rejected all the time. And then finally we had this candle that blasted through it, pulled back, and then ripped through it some more. Okay, so what that told me was, okay, it looks like we're moving up. All right, we even blew through this 4-hour supply structure, but now what we really did was we hit that daily supply, these two candles of consolidation right here, where we hit it right in the middle and then pulled back down. Okay, so you can see we're sitting right on that November 29th high, flipping that area potentially as support from this area that was resistance. Okay, and the question is this going to hold? Okay, personally, I really don't know if it's looking likely that it's going to hold. Okay, 1 second, I don't know what happened here. My chart just got, okay, there we go. So personally, I don't think it's going to hold because look, we've already used that same area right here as support, and then we blasted up all the way to $8,400, right? And quickly, within 2 days, we came back to that same point, hit it on the money right there, okay? And then we're hitting that area once, twice, now, 3 or 4 times, okay? So eventually this is going to crack, okay? And like I said, that is this marker right here, which is the November 29th high, 78.72, okay? So you can see we are on the brink of just breaking that. Now, if it doesn't break that, then I could make the argument that, okay, it looks like this thing is going to, suck up some more liquidity and then just start taking off at the very least to about $8,100, $8,200, okay? If not, if it does break down, I would probably be looking for this particular area for the breakdown, which is this yellow channel right here, right? That's the first stop around 78.15 down to about 77.10. And then this green block, which is a gap, an inefficiency gap, we call it, right? Which is anywhere between $77.30 down to about $76.20. Okay, so that gap right there, I personally think contains a lot of demand liquidity because people were probably waiting for a deeper retest of this, but unfortunately they didn't get their orders filled and they went from here and boom, prices took off, right? So these people are thinking that, okay, well, I'll wait for that retest all the way back here. And if it comes here, I'm gonna buy this and hopefully this thing moves. So I think at the very least, once we do come down at this green block, we'll probably get a pop. At the very least, we'll get a pop back to this 78.75 marker, or we might go as high as where this area right here, rejected price, around this yellow block. Okay, so that's around $8,200 as you can see. So those are a couple of different ways I'm watching the price right now. Okay, so again, if you're part of the Advantage community, right, you got into a short with us right around 8,000. Unfortunately, we didn't get into a short right here because I didn't feel that we were ready to break down, but we did, and that's fine, okay? But we did know that there was critical supply in this area. So I did tell people that buying longs all the way up here was not wise. So the one thing, folks, that we do in the Advantage community, and again, we have our 50% discount running right now. So if you message me right here, you can pay in crypto or PayPal, and you can buy 1 month or 3-month memberships, okay? And this is, again, only for first-time members. And we're only doing this for 15 more days, okay? Or I guess 10 more days, whatever date it is right now. So come join and you'll learn exactly what we provide in terms of analysis. So one of the key things that I told people, like I said, is you may not want to buy up here, okay? This is key resistance. This is daily supply. This is not for you to buy. This is for you to sell your longs or potentially short. So at the very least, if I cannot help you with my trades, which I think my trades do pretty well, I can at least save you from making bad mistakes and making stupid decisions like FOMOing into trades or panic selling or panic buying, etc. Okay, that is the service that I provide. It's not financial advice, it's just experience speaking to you, okay? 11 years of experience in 3 or 4 different markets now. I started trading stocks in 2008. I started trading commodities in 2014. I started trading Forex in 2015. And I started trading crypto in 2016, okay? So you can see my breadth of experience will tell you that there are certain mistakes that you just don't want to commit towards your capital, like bad trades, going heavier size, using too high of a leverage, or just aiming for wrong trades at the wrong time or in the wrong direction, okay? I can save you from these mistakes by at least letting you know that, hey, I personally wouldn't do this, okay? So if you're interested in something like that, at least come join the Cryptosomniac Advantage while we're having this 50% discount. And if you like it, you could stay longer. If not, hey, you can go find someone else, or you can go trade on your own if you're better of a trader than I am. Okay, so that is a service that we offer. All right, so anyway, back to the technicals. I personally think that this area right here is going to break. Also, just looking at this, this actually looks kind of like a, maybe a descending triangle like that. Okay, not perfect, but as you can see, it definitely looks like a descending triangle. Remember, descending triangles are continuation patterns, okay? So the prevailing trend so far has been, top, down, lower, high. So I wouldn't be surprised if this thing breaks down, okay? So like I said, watch this green block right here for price to head into. And I personally would not short down here. I'd be very careful of shorting this because I do personally think that this is going to be a key support area. So we might bounce up and out of here, okay? The daily chart I showed you, right? We pretty much hit that daily supply. We are still not over the hump of getting outside this trend line. All we've really done is poke past it and then come back down under that trend line, okay? Now, a key area aside from that green block that I just told you, that's around $7,700 or so. Another key area to watch is probably the weekly open around 73.50, but a little bit higher than that is this area right here, okay? That's around 75.50. I stated this before, okay? If you watch my previous videos, I said this is a key area that most people are not watching, 75.50. One, because what they're really looking for is, this little deviation right here and price pulls back under. But notice that price over here is capped by this marker right here, 75.50. Even over here, it's capped. All the candles close under that, even over here and over here and over here, okay? Now, when price blasted through this, okay, we have not come back to test the same area as support. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do come back to test that area of support and then potentially bounce off a little bit more, okay? So that's a key area for you to watch, okay? So that's on the daily time frame, all right? I think aside from that, I don't see anything else to talk about. Yeah, like I said, you know, come join our Advantage membership, 50% discount off, folks. You will not regret it, I promise. You will hopefully join the ranks of, you know, these people who have been making gains consistently, and they enjoy our community, and they enjoy the content, and they enjoy the amount of content and the kind of guidance that we provide, okay? So I hope you guys come join, and I will catch up with y'all soon. All right, cheers.